Welcome to the indoor practice facility at BYU. Today was pro day for the BYU Cougars, which means it's the last chance for a lot of these guys to make a name for themselves in front of some NFL scouts. I'm Jake Edmonds.
And I'm Skyler Hardman. 21 different NFL teams sent representatives to watch 9 former Cougars showcase their talents. Here's a look at what they did.
I think it went really well. I came back to do the drills and I felt like I was pretty crisp in them.
Kyle, why didn't you run the 40 today?
I didn't need to.
You're happy with your time at the combine?
You know, that's, everyone, that's the media's time. That's not what the coaches have, so I wouldn't necessarily trust what they had as their times, but I was happy for what I did and what the feedback I got. I'd say a 4.65 is an accurate time. I've talked to all 32 teams, so who knows? Just looking forward to this final segment of going to places and having people coming in and doing workouts, so it's going to be good.
This is really good because it gives us a chance really to visit with a player and talk to them that you don't get to do during the season. So you get a little bit better feel for the kid, and your coaches, are more willing to talk to you because they're not coaching them and everything else that they have to schedule they've got to live with. So the pro days are really fun, and I think they're really more informative for us than people realize.
Mainly my jumps. I didn't jump as well as I wanted to at the combine, so I felt like I really put in a lot of work towards that to do better here, and I did. So I feel like I came and got accomplished. I got a 31 on the vert and 9.8 on the broad, so both improved dramatically from the combine, so that's all I can ask for. I've been hearing some pretty good feedback, actually mixed reviews, but you just got to continue to get better every day, and that's all that I can ask for.
And obviously, they're not doing anything football-wise, so you're looking more at their movement skills, ball skills that you don't always see. Sometimes you don't see secondary guys playing the ball a lot in the air. They don't get the opportunity. Linebackers doing the same thing. Receivers catching different routes and stuff like that. It's all more athletic stuff than it is football, really.
I feel like the film I do have is good. I just don't have a lot of it. And so today was really about, reminding, turning some heads and saying, hey, this guy is still here, he can still play. The knee felt solid, no hesitation. It's been like that for a little while now. And so cuts felt great both ways. Got some positive feedback from several scouts. There were some position coaches here, especially with the linebackers. Thank Kyle for that. But, gave me an opportunity to work out in front of these guys, and a couple of them liked what they saw and shared that with me, so that, it's always good to hear positive feedback like that. I'll go anywhere, I'll play anything, special teams, you name it, I'll do it. I think it was the Titans asked if I can play fullback, and I said sure. So, it really doesn't matter.
Some of these BYU guys are older because of missions, especially Montemali. Is that a factor at all?
Sometimes it would be, depending on, the philosophy that your head coach has. Sometimes they don't want to get a guy that's 25, 26, 27 years old coming into the league. They would rather have a young guy that's a little bit younger, obviously for development purposes.
I don't like to say that, I feel underrated, and thinking that I want more hype, just because that's how I kind of feel like I would want to be, I don't love all the attention. I like to just show what I can do on the field or through a drill or things like that. I don't need, too many compliments or things like that. I wanted to run again. I felt like I could run a better 40, and I felt good running that today, and then I jumped again, which I felt good with that. So those two things, and then position work, obviously.
So you're able to kind of gauge how much interest?
No, that's what's difficult about this whole process is they talk to you and they try and find background information on you and find out who you are, but there's not much feedback of how interested they are, or, what they're thinking in the future to do with you. Nothing's really validated until draft day. Somebody might have an opinion, but they might not be the ones making a decision, and so as much hype or as much positive things that you hear, and until it's validated by, being drafted or getting picked up by a team, then it's hard to, take that as being real. So it's a lot of just, kind of mind games till May.
To see exactly where any of these guys end up and if they make it to the NFL, you can check out the draft, which begins on May 8th and runs through that weekend.
For Skyler Hardman, I'm Jake Edmonds, BYU TV Sports.